Hey ChatGPT, is there ever a justifiable reason to kill someone? The question of whether there is ever a justifiable reason to kill someone is a complex and deeply philosophical one, with no easy answer. Different people may have different perspectives on the issue, depending on their moral and ethical beliefs, cultural background, and personal experiences. One possible argument for the justifiability of killing in certain circumstances is the concept of self-defense. When someone is threatened with imminent physical harm, it may be justified for them to use lethal force to protect themselves or others from harm. This is based on the idea that every person has a basic right to self-preservation and the protection of their own life. However, even in cases of self-defense, there are limits to the use of lethal force. For example, it may not be justified to use deadly force if there are alternative ways of defending oneself or if the threat is not imminent. In addition, self-defense is typically only considered a valid justification for killing in cases where the person being attacked is not the aggressor and did not provoke the attack. Another possible justification for killing is the concept of punishment. In many societies, the punishment for certain crimes is death. This is based on the idea that certain actions are so heinous or harmful that the only appropriate response is to take the life of the person who committed them. However, the use of the death penalty as a form of punishment has been the subject of much debate and controversy. Some people argue that it is wrong to take a life, no matter what the circumstances, while others believe that it is necessary in order to deter crime and protect society. There are also concerns about the fairness and accuracy of the justice system, as there have been instances of people being sentenced to death and later found to be innocent. Another possible justification for killing is the concept of war. In some cases, countries may go to war with one another in order to protect their national interests or defend their citizens from harm. During war, it is often considered necessary for soldiers to kill enemy combatants in order to achieve their objectives. However, the use of lethal force in war is also subject to certain rules and limitations, such as the principles of distinction and proportionality. These principles require that soldiers only target military personnel and not civilians, and that the use of force be proportional to the threat being faced. In conclusion, it is clear that the question of whether there is ever a justifiable reason to kill someone is a complex and deeply philosophical one, with no easy answer. Different people may have different perspectives on the issue, depending on their moral and ethical beliefs, cultural background, and personal experiences. Ultimately, the decision to use lethal force is one that should not be taken lightly, and should only be used as a last resort after all other options have been exhausted. Subscribe for more videos like this.